State Capitol, the first special session has also wrapped up.
But Governor Greg Abbott is expected to call lawmakers back again, this time to pass his school voucher program. Our Charlotte Scott has the latest.
It's Patrick versus Phelan and Abbott. Both chambers passed their own versions of a property tax relief bill earlier this week.
SB 1 and SJR 1 are not germane to the governor's call. Texas
House Speaker Dade Phelan dismissed the Senate's plan, adjourned sine die, and sent lawmakers home. But the upper chamber, which is on recess until Friday, is expected to fight back and keep pushing its own legislation.
Dade's a challenge. This should be easy. It's 3 Republican leaders. This should be easy. I shouldn't need to take Tylenol 3 times a day.
But it hasn't been easy, and the leaders are duking it out on Twitter. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, who leads the Senate, wrote, "If the House thinks after abandoning the Capitol and walking out on the special session, the Senate is going to pass their take it or leave it property tax bill without a homestead exemption, they are mistaken." The governor also tweeted that he'd like to eventually end property taxes, and the House plan is the way to get there. But Patrick isn't backing down.
The question is, who blinks first? I mean, this is really a game of chicken. Everybody would agree that the worst case scenario is for nothing to get done, right? Everybody involved here would prefer the other guy's plan to doing nothing.
Expanding the state's homestead exemption would allow homeowners to subtract a big chunk from the taxable income of their homes. But the House bill, which the governor is backing, doesn't include that. Instead, it's a compression plan, which essentially spreads savings to all property owners, including businesses. On Twitter, the governor wrote, "It provides more property tax cuts than any other proposal at this time. Over 30 homeowner, consumer, and business groups across Texas support it." Both bills would allocate more than $12 billion tax dollars to cutting property taxes. But the battle over how to spend that money is what could keep lawmakers in Austin longer than they want to be. For Spectrum News, I'm Charlotte Scott.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app and tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV to get live news coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.